Congratulations to the psychopathic religious zealots that have achieved their lifelong dream of finally attacking Iran. Anyway, 2 months ago I made this video and it was speculation, right? We talked about this alignment that was happening and Comet Atlas and all this what have you. And I speculated that in this iPet Goat, whenever you see the fireballs or plasma shots or whatever it is that those represent coming from behind the sun in this weird little cartoon and even hitting the pyramids over here, I speculated that maybe this had something to do with Comet Atlas that was making its way around the sun December 19th, and that we should also be aware of this alignment of all these planets on January 6th. And so I put this out there and said we should be looking for some kind of major event. And then you had the whole thing with Renee Nicole Good in the streets. But back to this video, I speculated and I said, this is representative of Jesus in this speculation. This comet is December 19th, so right before Christmas. So I wonder if this cartoon is trying to warn us that as Christmas approaches, like this comet that's going behind the sun, that maybe we'll see this come into fruition. So clearly, it did not happen, right? So now my new speculation is, because of this new discovery last month, or what was it, not that long ago, this Comet Maps, all right? So now there's this new Comet Maps that is going to make another super close, I gotta get this thing out of the way there, super close pass to the sun, even though there is speculation out there that will actually hit the sun. Now, this thing is supposed to come into very close proximity of the sun on April 4th, or 4/4, and April 5th is Easter Sunday. So there's two huge days in Christianity. That is the birth of Jesus in Christmas and the resurrection of zombie Jesus in April, or Easter, right? Which all pagan nonsense, not getting into the accuracies of these things. But so now I am speculating that this, again, represents Jesus, and maybe this is representative of this Comet Maps, and maybe the sun will go off then. And I could be wrong altogether. I was wrong about this in December. Although we had pretty crazy events from 12/19 to 1 January 6th, like I said in this video. So I bet you I'm on to something. And so we'll see what happens Easter weekend. And we're going to see this happen, people. I don't care what you say. We're going to see this come into fruition. And not only that, this has already happened. And I'm not saying this is not what it was saying, but this already happened in 2013. This thing came out in like 2012 or whatever it was, wasn't it? Hold on. Let's get the accuracy of that. When did iPet Goat 2 come out? 2012, all right? And then 1 year later, 2013, wasn't June. So this was even 8 months later, because it was February 13th of 2013. This is exactly what happened in Russia. And they didn't see it coming because it came from behind the sun and it flew and scared the shit out of everybody. And all you tough guys out there that, oh, that was fake, you're going to shit your pants and cower in the corner whenever this happens, whether it's real or not, just like you did in 2020 for COVID. Okay, let's be real. So this is for the real people. This is when we separate the men from the boys like we did in 2020. I never wore a mask. I went everywhere and did everything I did normally, like my whole life leading up to that point. Okay, so this is where you separate the men from the boys. This sit your ass down, sit it down, and shut up. All right, this is adults are talking. So we'll see if this happens, and you're not going to be tough, because here's what happens regardless of this happening first or not. Just like the crazy clownies said it years and years ago, and you've heard it because a lot of YouTubers have said it. Now that we've done this and I've reported on this, you're going to see sleeper cells. Sleeper cells are going to be activated, and then you go terrorists, asteroids, aliens. That's what happens. What have you done for love today? What's that? Nothing? Oh, cool.